All right, so we're recording. I am going to share. Let's take a look at today's lesson. So, first thing I want to do today is I want to practice 2 more of those English vowels. Remember, we're laying the foundation to be able to read bigger words in English and having the tools to be able to tackle those long words that we get to and we don't know how to figure out how to say them, okay? So, this English letter makes the eh sound like egg. Eh, like egg. And we had a long talk today in the other 4th grade classes about how as Minnesotans, we have an accent and we say the word egg when really that is the eh sound. So it should sound more like egg. Egg instead of egg. But we say it that way because we have an accent in Minnesota. Okay, so that sound is eh. I want you to go ahead and try making that sound eh while staying muted. Good. And then the other one, this English letter makes the ah sound like octopus. Go ahead and make that sound ah. Kind of like the sound when we go to the dentist, right? Ah. Okay. All right, so here's what we do. Remember, I'm going to give you the sounds for each word, and then you're going to blend the word with me together to say the actual sound. So if we did the word red, it would be d, red. And you're going to say that last part with me. All right. Get your mouths ready, because here we go. D, bread. N, hen. Net, net. Bed, bed. Jet. Pet. Led. Men. Leg. So this is one of those words where that Minnesota accent comes in. When we're talking to someone and we use that word, we'll say the word leg. We'll say it like leg, when really it should be leg. Sounds weird if you try to say it that way, leg instead of leg. But that's okay because we live in Minnesota and that's our accent. So if you ever hear leg, when you're traveling somewhere else, you'll know why they say it like leg instead of leg. All right, here's the ah sound. We're going to do the same thing. Mom. Op, mop. Ot, hot. Ot, pot. Op, hop. Ot, dot. Job. Ox, box. Ox, fox. All right. So the only other thing I have for you today is going over your activity 5. So every week I plan on giving you the same activity 5 because students who are hybrid, who are in school, they're doing the same thing as well. Okay. We're taking time every week to do some free writing. So here are my expectations for activity 5 for you for free writing. First is that you can always write about anything that you like, okay? You do not have to do anything specific. For rewrite, I just want you to, for free write, I just want you to write about whatever it is that you want to write about, whatever you feel like writing about that day, as long as it's school appropriate. I will each week give you a prompt, and you can use that prompt if you like. And a prompt is just like an idea to write about. So this week's prompt, I believe, was something that I'm excited about this year, or I'm excited for this year. So you can write that if you're having a hard time coming up with an idea, but you don't have to write about that. Okay, I want that to be really clear. You do not have to use the prompt. If you would rather write about your weekend plans or about something exciting that's happening at home, feel free to write about that. Okay.
I already did all the assignments.
That's totally fine. Okay. You can go ahead and mute, kiddo, and then we'll talk about it in just a second once I'm done recording. Okay. Then I want you to, here's the one thing that I really want you to remember though, okay, is I want you to be writing for 10 or more minutes, because in class here, we are for sure taking about 10 minutes each week to do some writing, okay? So make sure that you're doing about 10 or more minutes of writing. And then it's your choice. You can either type it, but I know that sometimes that takes us longer and we would like to be able to go faster while we're writing. So you can totally write on paper, and then you can take a picture of it and then just upload that to the activity. Okay. All right, so I appreciate you all staying on mute while I'm doing the lesson. I'm going to stop the recording here in a second, and then we can ask any questions that we need to.